David Morel is a rising star with 7 knockouts already in his budding career. With a relentless work ethic and an arsenal of powerful punches, Morrell Jr. is poised to become a major player in the sport and a force to be reckoned with in the years to come. Now let's take a look at the young career of David Morrell Jr. For his first test, Morrell faced Quentin Rankin on Fox Sports 1.
Who is the lead trainer of thinking, and you also look at the Eastern European School of Thinking. They move their amateurs. There's a big shot, and down goes Rankin from a heavy blow from Morrell. And that is the mindset for...
It only took but 2 rounds for Morrell to dominate his opponent, knocking him out in devastating fashion.
Upon Quentin Rankin, Casares Sr. looking to show who's boss. Big shot away from Morrell. And an uppercut, down goes Rankin.
And like you said,
and this one is over. David Morrell Jr. looking mightily impressive, showing that power.
What's the urgency? It seems like you're maybe moving a little fast. And what's your goal? You trying to be a world champion anytime soon?
He says, his goal is to fight for a world title. That's what he came to the United States to do. He's ranked number 14th in the world. He's one of the greatest amateurs that ever lived. And he's ready to go. If he could break Lomachenko's record, he'd like to do that right now, because he could.
This is elevation.
At only his 3rd professional bout, the 22-year-old Morrell claimed the interim WBA championship in a remarkable display, defeating Lennox Allen through a unanimous decision after 12 rounds. Despite having experience, Morrell dominated the match with remarkable ease.
For David Morrell, he's a good
pro, but you have to remember, an amateur fight is 3 rounds. He's really never been past 3 rounds in his life.
Look at this fuselage, as well as here is our unofficial scout.
And Jamal James's trainers, and they're experienced guys, so they're going to make sure he doesn't shoot all of his energy off early in this fight. He's working with his...
Morrell not getting hit with no silly shots. And
in the last 3 rounds overall, he's done really tough left hand that he has again. He is able
by no silly shots, and is keeping the distance and is scoring.
At this point, the way he's fighting, he's really letting his hands go. He's not trying to be conservative with his output.
The former Cuban amateur star maintained a persistent pace throughout the bout, ultimately securing a well-deserved victory.
Joe, what do you think? Not so good. Morrell Jr.
Morrell continued to demonstrate his impressive form on December 26, 2020, when he fought Mike Agronsky in the 3rd on the main event of the Fox PBC Fight Night.
Present some things to him he hasn't seen as a professional.
Good combination there early by Morrell. I think that
his defense is too loose.
Yeah,
sorry,
this guy, he's solid. He will give you a test, but
From the outset, Morrell launched a barrage of swift, precise, and forceful combinations, causing Agronsky to stumble unsteadily around the ring.
Agronsky tried to hold him, and Morrell gave him the shoulder.
Uppercuts and Agronsky, you wonder how much he's going to be able to take out of all this. Last time he went 12 rounds against Lennox Allen. One of these shots and down goes Agronsky.
Morrell maintained his relentless assault in rounds 2 and 3, unleashing a range of powerful strikes. Finally, landing a clean uppercut sent Agronsky's head snapping back, leading the referee to end the match in the 3rd round.
In front of David Morrell.
Yeah, we saw that from the opening bell. That
knocked out in the 1st round, but in one of those fights, it was the opponent who did the knocking out. Trayvon Wilson upsetting Angel Barrientos. Swing scheduled for 10 because he didn't make the weight, and it was agreed upon 170. But learned the punishment, but he's not. So I can't blame him taking a fight like this, but this is easy pickings. Jack Reese ends it, that's it, and that was a good time to end it. Strafing uppercut, and Agronsky's head snapped back one more time.
Lucky Luciano's what they call me, Paisano.
The undefeated rising star put on a spectacular performance against the 12-1 Mario Casares.
Yes, big step up there for Mario Casares.
Morrell closed the show with a knockout just 2:32 into the 1st round of their contest.
He doesn't want to stay in there.
just, submit to the clinch from Casares. So that's to his credit. Big left hand. Down goes Casares. Down flat on his back.
It looked like he almost broke his leg. This is what I tell you. This is an exceptional, very, very different man.
I don't belong here. I'm feeling like something is wrong here. We don't get along here. I'm singing the song of the swans.
After coming off a demolition job of Mario Casares, Morrell Jr. took on tough veteran Alantes Fox. This was a huge step up in competition for Morrell Jr.
He's going right at Fox, and it looks like he's trying to use that right hook. He's probably throwing 3 or 4 of them, like right there. Oh, there.
Hands are fast too, Joe. Straight left hand. They will land multiple shots here, although only Fox able to land in the left hand. Morrell get a right hook. Fox gets spun around.
Without wasting any time, Morrell intensified his offensive and chased Fox around the ring, unleashing a barrage of powerful punches.
Demetrius Andrews, speaking of a skilled Southwest above, against a guy who's got 38 professional wins.
And he's turning southpaw.
His jab, as you see, he's landed one so far, seems to be doing okay. Hard right hand, Fox goes reeling back into the corner. Now he's hurt hard left hand by Morrell. Yeah, it wouldn't look like that'd be a shot that would put you down. First knockdown of the fight. Here's round 4, and he's on wobbly legs. Fox is hurt. Morrell moves in again, uppercut. This is with the
he's a great finisher.
Devastating work by David Morrell, looking to have a signature knockout.
Ultimately, Fox's corner threw in the towel, ending the fight.
Will and Merv Nelson's taking a close look. They're throwing in the towel.
Fox was trying to hold on, but Trey Fox, Alantes Fox's dad, stood up on the ring apron.
It's levels to the game, heirs to the throne.
On June 4th, 2022, Morrell faced off against the formidable Calvin Hot Sauce Hernandez.
There in Minneapolis, his adopted hometown, and he wants to give his fans a knockout. What do you think about going in Morrell's backyard and, of course, fighting him and those fans?
All the pressure is on him. You know what I mean? We going to his adopted hometown. He's undefeated. I have 1 loss. So that whole pressure of going there and trying to remain undefeated is off my back. I'm going out there and put on a good show, use my skill sets, and put my hands on him, man.
24-year-old David Morrell fighting for the 4th time. 7 pro fights here in front of a partisan crowd at the Armory. At the University of Arkansas, and yeah, he wants to drum up the upset tonight as we begin.
Morrell took the initiative early in the fight, attacking Henderson frequently and pushing him onto the defensive.
Off the ropes, that is the one.
And give a good fight, and he's doing that right now in this first round.
Now there's the left hook from Henderson. It's the one punch out
here with an opportunity to change him.
It is interesting. The variety of punches from Morrell is what people want to see.
With the jab now, and he's got a really good
right hook.
And see, those are the setup punches that I'm talking about.
Despite making it to the 4th round, Henderson couldn't withstand Morrell's patient assault, which culminated in a well-placed right hook that caused significant damage.
To celebrate, he improves to 7-0 with his 6th knockout.
Morrell defended his WBA middleweight title against the undefeated Eidos Yerbaseneli on November 5th, 2022, marking a significant leap in his career.
For the Morrell, so I'm going to hunt for the Morrell on Saturday night. So I'm going to take this belt with me to Kazakhstan.
Thank you, man.
There is nothing special about David Morrell because he's training the same with the other boys. So we are descendants of the warriors, nomadics, so we don't scare of any challenges, so we're ready to take this belt. So we're coming for the belt. That's why we took this fight, it doesn't matter, it's his home, whatever,
David Morrell seeks his 4th consecutive knockout here at the Armory in his 3rd fight with the respected trainer Roddy Shields for Alantes Fox. Again, coming off the longest layoff of his career. 14 months, he's been biding his time, waiting for this moment. Everyone say, hey, relax, the knockout will come.
Right now, there it is. He doesn't really miss much.
Beautiful combination. And there, jabs to the body. Four-punch combination. Oh, beautiful. Double right hand by David Morrell Jr.
We talked about him not throwing.
Jab to the body from pressure.
Morel demonstrated an array of offensive techniques, while also impressing the audience with his nimble footwork and adept defense.
Away. Pawing at the jab, measuring up. Morel making a pay. Morel making a pay. Manager, by the way. Correct. And sixth round underway here with David Morel after maybe taking the foot off the gas a little.
Urbasenali was ultimately overwhelmed by Morel, who knocked him down twice in the 12th round, leading to a stoppage in the final round.
Coming out here and doing some good work here. I don't think David Morel's.
There's again, continues to go to work the angles of right hook. And there's a combination that lands.
Urbasenali, one of his knockdowns was from an uppercut. That uppercut
and now entered round to 12, and he just knocked.
So now I think I'll land a power punch.
Wanting to put a crushing capstone on this contest, knocks down Urbasenali again. Being the Goliath of the 168-pound division, he's got the power, he's got the skill, he's got the marketability, and Brian Custer, he continues his knockout streak.